Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, what's up, guys? Hey. What? About what? I'm about to set up with my mom. She was asking me something. Alright, who we playing as today? Like Bentley doesn't have any. Take all his money. Yeah, take his gold watch. Sly. Oh yeah, go watch. Suck it, dude. My money now.
I've taken over this Carnival fireworks stand as a base of operations for our next job. We need to take out the sign and balloons advertising Octavio's big comeback opera recital.
I hear ya. If no one shows up for him to extort with his building sinking scheme, then why would he bother with the demonstration? Excavating all that tar seems like a big operation. You'd think he'd hold off until he had an audience.
Exactly. Now, I've cobbled together a few explosives powerful enough to destroy the anchors to those balloons. Unfortunately, I'm a little short on fuses.
Then I'll be quick.
Place the dynamite when you get near the anchor, or kaboom! Raccoon parts everywhere.
I did not walk the way I wanted to.
The dynamite with the circle button near the anchor, or, you know, it'll blow a hole in your back. Excellent. One less ad polluting the Venetian skyline. Head on back to the fireworks stand. I've got another stick of TNT ready, and the wind's blowing in the right direction for stage 2 of our assault.
That explosive had some kick.
It was a child compared to this ferocious beast. Don't dilly-dally with this one. It's got a longer fuse, but you've got farther to run.
Ferocious beast?
Run, Sly, run! Fear the beast! Hurry, before the wind changes direction! The whole stage 2. The balloon, carried by the wind, will impact on the Octavio side. The combustible gases in the balloon will ignite, and bam! Hindenburg Part 2. Drat and curse it! The wind died. The balloon's caught. Sorry, pal. See if you can climb up and knock the balloon free. I'll start putting together another explosive for the side. Such a shame. I was really looking forward to seeing that balloon burn. Fascinating chemical reaction. A solid blow from your cane should dislodge the balloon. Oh, looks like we've got a new ferocious beast on this operation. Come on back. What? Sorry, sir. We're currently closed. Hey! Let go of me! Slide! Get back here! Quick! Help, Slide! This guy is crazy! I've got to lock down the... Oh, no! Slide! He's breaking down the door! Where are you? Please help!
Ah, Sly Cooper. My boy on the inner side picked up those pictures of me you sent to the cops. Nice a try, but I own this town.
Put my friend down. I'm gonna knock out all of your teeth, one at a time, and make you eat them.
Ooh, that's the toughest talker you got. You're pathetic. Back in my day, we had enforcers that would make people pee their pants just as soon as they look at it.
Believe me, old-timer, I don't make idle threats.
Oh, I know all about you and your crack little gang. You ain't nothing without these little guys' brains. So, I figure I'll just scoop 'em out real slow and use 'em to fertilize my tomato plants.
I'm allergic to tomatoes. Slide!
Shotgun! Activate! Power up!
Let go of me, you geriatric fiend!
Shut up and hold still! Barrier engaged.
I swear I'll get you for this!
You won't get nothing but a grave, Al.
Slide, hurry it up!
Pipe it down, lunch meat. Turn it on. You want this runt? Take him. I won't forget about this. You guys are dead.
You okay, Bentley?
I'm fine. My ego's bruised, but it'll heal.
Bam, bam. Oh, hey, what's up, Bill?
With Octavio's comeback opera recital just a few hours away, we're all set up for the main event. Get ready for Operation Tar Be Gone. Our objective, get Murray back on the team. Sly, you'll start things off by using your disguise to sneak into the opera house. Make your way down to the pump room and let me in through the side entrance. Thanks to the blueprints we stole, I now know just where to bomb to cripple the machinery. Then we'll go for Octavio's detonation switch. I'm sure you'd agree that we just can't leave a weapon that powerful in the hands of such a madman. So I'll distract the old mobster with an opera duel. He's sure not to attack while we're both on stage. Meanwhile, you'll cut the lines to the chandelier and drop it on his head. I'll swipe the switch, and we'll both find Murray. By then, the black water is sure to be running clear, and he'll be free to come with us.
I'm just gonna walk. I'll call you, Al. The fuck's wrong with Discord? I'm gonna say, try calling me. Let's see if that works. Oh, it's not working for you, Edel. Yeah, like when I pull it up, everything's like froze. That's on my phone. That's not on the computer. It's not doing anything on the computer. It is? Alright. Let me go task board. Task manager. Discord. Close Discord. Alright, let's try it now. It's loading me in. Alright, let's see if that works. Hello? Hello?
Alright, well, I guess you were just with fucking weird glitches going on with your Discord.
Yeah, like everything was like frozen. And I couldn't exit out or nothing, so I had to go to task manager and close it like that.
Hmm.
So how you doing, bud?
I don't fucking know how to answer that.
You having a bad day?
It's not really the day itself. It's just
It's a Thursday. It's one of those days.
everything happening.
I hope your day gets better.
Well, it'd definitely be a lot better if there wasn't
wasn't
Nazism so popular in
We
the
did a good
country I
job
was
taking out
born
the
in.
advertising. No one's shown up to listen.
What do you
No
mean?
audience means no demolition demonstration.
True, but to finish the job, we'll need to take out the main car vacuum. Use your disguise to gain entry
Nazism.
to the opera house.
Do you know what
then
that
head down to the
means,
pub
Shockley?
room and let
Yeah.
me in through the side door.
No problem, signore.
Alright. Fascism. Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
That's what's going on.
Oh, okay.
Just a slow takeover of both of those.
Okay.
I dislike that. Especially as one of the groups that has a high chance of just getting fucking, executed.
Halt! Tell me the daytime password.
Easy one, here you go.
Alto, alto, bass, bass.
Okay. Hey, you! What's the Carnivale password?
Yeah, here it is.
Tenor, bass, tenor, tenor.
Yep. Don't be long inside. The boss's opera recital is about to start.
Stay in disguise here or the operation's a bust.
Halt! What's Octavio's house password?
As I expected. Here you go.
Tenor, soprano, tenor, soprano.
Yep. This recital is gonna be a drag. Between you and me, I hate opera. I don't recognize you. What's the secret soprano password?
Transmitting password.
Tenor bass, tenor, tenor.
Okay. Pass a word to the rest of the guards that under no circumstances am I to be disturbed during my big comeback recital.
Yes, sir. I'm certainly looking forward to the performance. Once I'm done in the pump room, I'll be headed out to the stage.
Have you
if
watched
it isn't too
anything new
much
recently?
trouble, would you help me with this double button security door?
But of course,
Exactly.
for a
Huh?
fellow musical lover, it would be a pleasure.
Have you watched anything new recently?
On the
I haven't
three.
watched much
1,
TV
2,
at all.
three.
Like at nighttime.
Again.
At nighttime I
On the
watch
three.
anime, but that's
1,
it.
2, 3.
Mm,
Be quick in there. You won't want to miss out.
I haven't watched anything
Kinda
new.
understandable.
There's nothing that's caught my eye. Have you watched anything new?
Not really. More just
Slide.
looking at newer
Slide.
YouTube channels and
Over here.
stuff.
Nice to see you, pal.
Okay, we need to act quickly while the recital is getting underway.
You ready with the bombs?
Once I've destroyed all 6 tar pipes, the vacuum should start to lose suction.
Look, if those bombs attract any guards, let me do the fighting. You just focus on taking out the tar pipes. We need to stay on schedule. Looks tough. Might take some more bombs. We've got company. Just stay on those tar pipes. This could get hairy.
I'm gonna start a new little satisfactory save.
I think I killed myself.
So you killed yourself?
Looks tough.
Don't do that.
Might take some more bombs.
That's bad.
This is getting serious. Better hurry it up with those pipes.
Oh, come on. Why did the enemy have to kill me?
Don't become the 1.6 million who attempt suicide every year.
Looks tough. Might take some more bombs.
Yes, I did look up the actual fucking suicide
We've
statistics
got
of the
company.
US
Just
for
stay on
that.
those tar pipes. This could get hairy.
Uh, 13.2 million have seriously thought, 3.8 have made a plan, and 1.6 have made an attempt. It seems that suicide rates started to spike around
This is getting serious.
2007
Better hurry it up with
and
those
then
pipes.
continued to rise until about 2018, to which they dipped until 2021, where they raised back up again, and in 2022, they kind of went back to that spike.
Just one pipe left.
Nice work, partner. Is there still time to catch Octavio's recital?
We're right on schedule. If my calculations are correct, he should be about to perform an aria originally written as a duet. That's when we strike.
I'm about ready to sing opera, L.
Oh, you're gonna sing the Phantom of the
Think
Opera?
he'll really let you on stage with him?
I don't know what
Of
song he
course,
sings,
he's a
but he
musician.
sings opera.
He'll be overjoyed to have a lyrical counterpoint.
Watch, it's
Just be
just
ready
like
to
a
drop the chandelier
Latin
when I
cover
lured him underneath.
of like "You Are My Sunshine" or something. Actually, no, it'd be really funny if it's a Latin cover of Du Hast.
Ah, Mr. Tomato Fertilizer.
Anyways,
You got a
so
death
we
wish.
got grass
I couldn't
fields,
resist showing you
rocky
up at what
desert,
you treasure
northern
most.
forest,
Opera singing.
and dune desert.
Good
By the way, in
vocalist.
deciding them,
Fine.
just
Until
go
Red
off of
is
their
starting
vibes.
up.
Don't go
You
off
sing
of like,
first,
oh yeah,
and then
recommended
I'll
for
gut
advanced
you.
or stuff, because
Bring it on,
I have a save
Grandpa.
that's getting
I'll
really
sing
far in
you under
fucking
the
Dune
table.
Desert. It is fine. So, which vibe are we going for? Chuckley.
What?
Which vibe are we going for?
I don't know. Square X X X X.
Got grass
Bop, bop,
fields.
bop, bop.
There's
Oh my
a whole bunch of
God.
grassy fields with
terrible.
arches. Rocky desert, a rocky desert with some trees and foliage strewn about. A northern forest, a dense forest with lush cave, well not caves, uh, lush outcroppings and large rock formations, or the Dune Desert, a gigantic ass flat land that, although it has lots of mining resources, has basically fucking nothing in terms of plants unless if you're going near a river. Which one of these vibes are we going for?
I have no clue. I guess the first one.
What?
Which one did you? What was the choices? Or did you give me choices?
Alright, grass fields is a lush grassy field with like rocky arches and stuff. Rocky desert is a desert that is mostly flat with rocks and foliage strewn about. Northern forest is a dense, lush forest with a whole bunch of different outcroppings and also large rock formations. And Dune Desert is a wavy-ass desert that has a whole bunch of mining resources, but unless if you're going near a water source, absolutely fucking no plants. Which one?
The last one.
The Dune Desert?
Yeah.
Alright, what shall the name of this this factory area be called?
Huh?
Doomsday.
No!
Doomsday?
Freeze! The lot of you are going to jail.
Yeah, imagine, like, you go to a new planet and you're like, what shall I name my factory on this new planet? Doomsday!
He still got the demolition switch.
So it's spelled like this?
Freeze!
I'll drive. You shoot.
Or do we want to do a Z instead, or even a sharp S?
A Z.
I need immediate pickup.
A Z.
Criminals are headed east. All units converge.
Doomsday.
Roger.
Sorry, Cooper. This time I've got you surrounded.
Doomsday.
Can't you go any faster?
This is it. Shoot out his engine and we'll have him.
Doomsday.
Big trouble here.
I'm gonna skip intro.
Oh God, he closely drops bombs.
Session type will be single player for now. Start game.
Prepare to be boarded. Cooperate now. Proceed, Your Honor. Resist.
Essentially what I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to be setting up a little factory area, and I'm going to wait for Satisfactory to go on a really good sale, and then I'm going to get you
What a
Satisfactory.
sweet talker.
All right, pilot. Double that. Open fire.
Does that sound good to you?
Yeah.
Alright. So now I'm just gonna mine some iron right here. Pure iron node. Holy shit.
He's out of control.
Okay.
Get ready for a sudden stop.
Right next to this pure iron node is going to be a great spot
No! More to the left, you idiot! We're gonna crash!
to be doing this factory. Let's see here. Where
It's
do
over,
I
Octavio. You're beat. Give us the demolition switch and we'll all try to
want
ditch these
place
cops.
it, though?
You chasing me for this?
Because I want it to
I'm a
be
big
close
shot.
to the pure
Took me
iron
6
node,
months to prepare this thing.
but I do want a
But what
good
the heck?
area to be
I
able
got
to
more where these came
expand
from.
stuff
You guys
outwards
see
and not
that
have to
boat
worry
go
too
out of
much
control
about
and jump
the
and
waviness
smash into
fucking
that
me
thing?
over.
Destruction! So
The normal
cool.
copper, alright, that's
You think
usually
that
all
was
I'm
a
gonna need
cool punk?
is like 1 or 2 normal copper nodes, so... Ooh. Alright, I think by the river here is a good idea. What about you, Shockley?
monster! Stop it! Stop it!
Do you think there's a good spot to start our factory
Murray,
from?
I need your help. I've never seen someone move that fast. Octavio's old, but he's still got it. Let's take him together.
But I vouched my guru that I'd
Exactly.
renounce all violence, and the water is still black.
It'll be clear any minute. Trust me. Now, let's take him.
You're right to be a
Oh, hey,
scared
look, a guy
kiddo.
can shoot.
Your wheelchair friend should have been so smart.
His alt-tab to go play an ad, and I see a fucking scam bot. Alright, well, we're gonna do the whole reporting thing again, since they were fucking fast last time. It took them a minute to do it. Like,
The Murray returns.
He's too fast. Lure him into the tar pool. That can slow him down. It's dry. I'll unlock the next one.
I'm in the
ready.
middle of
Lure
a
him
boss
in.
fight. So if I'm not paying attention, that's why.
although the river isn't going to be the best water resource upstream over there is the water source. And I know back around this area, I believe there's not only another water source, but also a source source.
Murray, these pumps are out of tar. I saw some more valves over by the cop station. Follow me to a fresh supply.
Without the tar, I'll crush you boys like a ball.
Oh god.
By the way, the reason why I'm grabbing a whole bunch of leaves and wood is because you can use them as biofuel, which is very valuable
Yeah.
early game. Later game, you can use oil and coal as food sources, but for now, biofuel will be our main fuels.
You may have more tar, but I'm not holding back no longer. Listen to the song of your death.
The Murray knows no song, but the triumphant horn section of his own triumph.
Quit talking, stupid kid, and die!
He's too fast. Lure him into the tar pool. That should slow him down. The valve's empty. I'll crack another.
like a crafting station before I even like
Draw him in. I'll let loose with the tar.
I'm not really going to be building much really flat. Okay, there's copper right here. What kind of building is this?
Oh, he fell in the water.
Murray, these pumps are out of tar. I saw some more valves over by the cop station. Follow me to a fresh supply.
Without the tar, I'll crush you boys like a box!
That's what you think, Octavius.
You may have more tar, but I am not holding back no longer. Listen to the song of your death!
The Murray knows no song, but the triumphant horn section of his own triumph.
Quit talking, stupid kid, and die!
It's straw. I'll unlock the next one. The tar's ready to flow. This tar valve's dry. I'll open another. Hang tight. Draw him in. I'll let loose with the tar.
There we go.
So that's it. The old guard's out, and a new generation steps in.
That's right, stepping in, big time.
Come on, Murray. I got the demolition switch. Let's get Bentley and run for it. We got cops closing in.
So it's nice and flat. Next to where you can get a whole bunch of biofuel, and just beyond two little dune ridges, it's a fuel iron node. Does this feel like the kind of vibe you want the main center of the factory to be?
With the
Yeah.
fight over, we went back and scraped Bentley off the pavement.
So,
It was touch and go for a while there, but we managed to sneak out right under Carmelita's nose. Octavio wasn't so lucky.
so
The guy got 30 years behind bars for what he did to Venice. I guess Italians don't like it when you sink their landmarks.
in this area,
Ironically, he found success as a singer while in jail. After all, most of his old fan base was already in the clink. But the big score here was bringing our old pal back into the gang. Once he put on those gloves and that mask, it was clear to everyone, most of all him, that the Murray had returned.
I was thinking maybe where these dirt splotches are.
Yeah.
Somewhere else in this area.
Yeah, it walks good.
At first, it seemed just like old times. The gang was back in action.
I'm changing my tire.
But little by little, we learned that Murray's heart just wasn't in it. Without the guru's permission to give up on his Dreamtime training, he'd never really feel comfortable returning to the gang. we knew we needed to help him out. So, we packed up our things, whipped up some quick disguises, and headed for the Australian outback. Along the way, Murray told us story after story about his teacher's amazing abilities.
Like Yoda.
Apparently, this guru of his was capable of fantastic feats. He used the dream time to blend perfectly into his surroundings, and even gain mental control over the weak-minded. If even half the stories were true, then this was a guy I just had to meet. Our gang needed to grow its ranks for a chance to get inside the Cooper Vault. And this guru, this Outback mystic, was looking like the best recruit we could have ever asked for. However, when we finally arrived in the Outback, it was a shock to find that things had changed. And the guru was nowhere to be seen.
Black people in the gang. And one more down under.
0 days since last incident. Respawn.
Just immediately dropped dead.
It just drops dead upon reading that. Alright, oh, we can't paint yet. Damn. I guess our task is build the space elevator, and then we also have these tiers here. So, the first obvious thing to do is either base building or logistics. I don't think I'm going to need the splitter or merger yet. So, yeah, and field research, we can wait a little bit. So base building is going to be where we start.
Alright, Murray, time to brush up on your power moves. The first one is throwing stuff.
Pluck it and chuck it. That's me.
To pick something up, just get close and hit the circle button. To throw, just face your target and press the square button.
Circle, square, ain't hardly fair. Looks like I've got plenty of rocks to throw with.
Try breaking all those pillars.
Can do.
Nice job. You can also pick up guards when they're knocked out.
Great. I knocked the small guys out with one punch.
You might have to be a little more subtle with the big flashlight guards. They're pretty tough. Sneak up behind this guy and sucker punch him while he's not looking. Then pick him up and throw him at the pillar.
Gotcha. Sneak up, sucker punch, grab, throw, destroy. Kid stuff.
Let's see what you got. An easy way to knock out guards is to throw something at them.
Ah, the old rock to the head routine.
Yep, throw a rock at that guard to knock him out, then pick him up and throw him at that pillar.
Can do, little brother.
Well done. Okay, what's different about this next guy?
He's got a ton of cash in his back pocket. Chump, he's just asking, begging me to rob him.
That's right. You may not have the agility or technology to pick his pocket, but you can use your strength to bug him quite thoroughly.
Oh yeah, I just knock him flat, then pick him up.
Once you've got him above your head, press the circle button to shake loose any coins he has and collect the goods. Keep at it until he's empty.
The Murray will give this high roller a shakedown he'll never forget.
juggle grab is one of your most powerful moves. You ready?
Born ready.
When facing off against smaller opponents, you can knock them into the air with your triangle button uppercut and then grab them before they hit the ground by pressing the circle button.
Okay. Let me see if I've got it. Hit them with my triangle button uppercut, then yank them out of the air by pressing the circle button. That right?
You got it. For this test, you'll have to pull it off 3 times and throw the guards at that pillar over there. Don't waste your time trying to fight them. Just focus on the technique.
Bring on the pain.
Mysterious place just called the Hub. There's no relation to any foreign websites. My sources trust me, bro.
Yeah, trust me, bro.
But we are not being paid off.
Excellent work. Another handy move is your thunder flop.
Oh yeah! Terror from above!
Just jump and press the square button to break this ground plate a few times. I gotta hand it to you, Murray. You're ready to take on the world. We've done it here. Head outside and crack some skulls.
I can collect some more iron and shit.
The miners have really torn this place up looking for opals. Watch your step, they're sure to get rough defending their claim.
But it was 69 more from what I already had. We need to bring power there as well, which also requires iron rods.
Gold ring, oh yeah.
My master spends most of his time up there in that
Shoving
cave,
this concrete.
overlooking the valley and contemplating the
Bring
depths
us
of
closer.
deepness. I really appreciate you breaking the news to him that I want to break off my training.
No problem, pal. I'm looking forward to meeting him. Anybody you call master must be a heck of a guy.
Oh, he's awesome! He'll get inside your head and freak you out 6 ways from Sunday.
Awesome.
It's kind of tedious to craft a fuck ton of iron, but it's what has to be done.
Ooh. Sorry, pal. This cave's empty. Got any other ideas where he might be?
Well, that's his hut. But he doesn't really hang out there on account of the smell.
The smell?
It's a long story. I had to apologize up and down for like a month before he'd speak to me again.
What did you do?
The unspeakable, Sly. The unspeakable.
Well, thanks for speaking of it. I'm headed for the hut.
Alright. Now I'm gonna make a fuck ton of rods.
Robbing a kangaroo.
Why are you robbing a kangaroo? That's against the law.
This place is packed with wall hooks.
Alright, I forget
The
you
miners
stopped
must
listening
use
to
them to
this
haul up
fucking
their
guy.
drills. Looks like you're going to get some rock climbing practice.
I'll fucking kill you if you keep It's fucking escalating.
Sorry, Murray. Nobody's home. By the looks of it, I'd say the guru was fighting someone or something off here. I'm starting to think the miners might have got to him.
You might be right. They come in and be all angry and yelling, and he'd be all peaceful, and they just get ticked. Then he'd try to find a middle way, and they just go crazy and smash everything up, and then haul him off.
Where do you think they might have taken him?
They got him. My master's a goner.
Maybe we should get Bentley on the line.
I do know a path.
It's tough to say, but given the layout of the miners' camp, I venture a guess that they use that area with a high fence as a makeshift stockade.
Looks like there might be a way up using that cliff below. Shouldn't be a problem.
Just keep an eye out for that gyrocopter. I'm positive it's what gave away the guru's position.
Good tip. Thanks, pal.
Like, it's perfect as a self-sustaining steel production area, but it's really far away. But it's actually surprisingly close on the Rocky Desert. It's just a part of the Rocky Desert map, but it's more in this view desert map.
These miners have no respect for the Aboriginal sacred sites. They're drilling into everything. Ayers Rock, Kings Canyon, Wave Rock. The cultural insensitivity is sickening.
Oh, there's rotors here. I didn't even notice. Rotors are quite valuable resource. Obviously, I want them to be on hand.
You must be the guru. I'm a good friend of Murray's. He's come asking to be released from his training.
Hola, over there, Fenda.
Sure, I'll just bust you out of here and we'll go talk to him.
Hi, are you some father?
You seriously won't leave without your gear? Yeah, I can see that the miners have really done a number on your land here. As for your walking staff and moonstone, me and my gang have a real talent for stealing back things that were wrongfully taken.
Hello, Copper Node. Impure. Nice.
Well, the guru won't leave the stockade until he has his walking staff and his moonstone. He also insists that we purify Ayers Rock of all miners. Only then will the Dreamtime spirits be appeased, and the guru will be free to use his powers. Sly must have impressed him in their conversation, because now he is requesting that Murray and I meet with him individually. Something about judging our spiritual centers. I've discovered a passage through one of the miners' caves that should make getting up to the guru less difficult. He also mentioned that the miners had foolishly unearthed the Mask of Dark Earth. I guess it was his job to guard the thing, and now that it's out, bad things are sure to follow. Sounds like mumbo jumbo to me, but we've encountered some unexplainable phenomena over the years, so I'm not gonna rule it out as a threat to our operation.
If there was one kind of just barely into this little forested area here. Yeah, right here. Right here. Normal. Okay. Production. Minor Mark 1. Okay, I just need some concrete and I'll be able to make it on that. Yeah, alright. I was fine. So time to make concrete. By the way, everything we do with limestone involves concrete, so I'm just gonna have it immediately be made the concrete. I forgot how much limestone you need actually though. Yeah, I'm gonna need to go in and grab some more.
I know you're a little nervous to see your teacher again, but he's requested that you and I pay him a visit individually.
If it wasn't for the guru, I wouldn't be the Murray you see before you today. I'm just not too sure he'll be pleased with my progress as a mystic.
What are you talking about? You used the aboriginal ball form to great effect back in Venice. He'll be proud of you.
Maybe, but I lost my temper and got in a fight with Octavio.
To help me? I'm sure the guru is happy to see friends sticking up for each other. Head into this cave. It'll take you right up to it.
Okay, Bentley. Caves ahoy!
Murray, try throwing rocks to destroy those stalagmites. Of course, throwing guards will work too. Oh.
Let them all collect some more limestone while I'm off turning it into concrete. And I'll craft another miner. First we'll place a little bit in there, place a little bit in there. Base building shit has been unlocked. Minor Mark 1 just needs 10 concrete. So we'll do that. Pick up the miner, pick up the miner. They say minor Mark 1 here.
You guys are wondering what El's talking about. He's playing Satisfactory.
Yeah, I am playing some Satisfactory, so I'm just kind of like narrating what I'm doing as I'm building the factory.
What's the good of having fists if you can't smack steel doors with them?
It's too thick, even for you. No,
yes,
to get
constructor.
through, we'll have to overload the pressure in
hold
this piston.
C.
You want me to punch it?
So I can align this
Use your
to go inside of the constructor. Yes, I'm. Actually, I shouldn't do that. I should make this look at least a little bit
and
nice.
the door is sure to open.
Piston,
So,
beware! You're about to be bounced.
let me grab constructor here. Align it all pretty with this. By all pretty, I mean it's still cutting into nature, but you know, it doesn't look horrendous. Alright, and then we're going to set the constructor to concrete. Then all we need to do is get power to this stuff.
Eat it, piston sucker!
So we're gonna make power line.
Silver
from
medal
this.
attained.
Okay. It's gonna go all the way back here, where we're gonna have this connect into both these biofuel burners. I'm gonna have this power line
Another locked door.
also connect
To
up
open
to
this
that
one, You'll
constructor.
need to overload all 3 pistons at the same
Meaning,
time.
if I real quick just make some biofuel and shove it into the burners, I should be getting limestone that gets turned into concrete. So biomass leaves. I need to combine my leaf stacks to have enough space in my inventory. Biomass wood. Need more inventory space. I'm just gonna have to shove some resources that aren't currently needed at all into here. Also,
Look at the size of that guy.
probably field
He must be
research is the
jacked
next
up by
thing I
that
want to
massive dark earth that
prioritize.
Guru was warning us about.
Just so I could use the
Curious.
hard drive
It
and
seems
unlock
to make the
resources
wearer
faster.
much larger. Probably
But I
more
now have some
aggressive, too.
biomass.
I can take him. My righteous quest
Gonna
to
shove
see
a
the Guru
stack
won't
into
be
each of these
stopped by some
burners.
big stupid freak in a mask.
Alright,
Even
now
if you
we
won, you
are
have nowhere to go.
producing
The door
electricity,
through
which
has an
is
electric deadbolt.
powering
This
the
whole
miner and
area runs off
constructor.
the same circuit. Even the drills are linked
Is
up.
that correct?
Then I'll throw this clown into the drills.
That might break the circuit.
Yes,
Give
yes,
it
it
a
is.
try.
And now the limestone is going into the constructor. And once it has enough, it will start producing. Alright, perfect.
Keep it up. You did some damage.
Yeah, so now that's going to slowly get us concrete. But now we need another direction for that power to go, which is to the miner I placed on the pure iron node.
One drill
I'm also going to have to be
go.
placing one on the pure copper node, which, speaking of which, I'm going to go mine some copper. Well, not pure, regular copper node. Speaking of which, I'm going to be mining some more copper so that I can get wires, so that I can,
Intriguing.
electricity is
Let's talk to the
important.
Guru. He'll have some answers. The door should be unlocked now that the drill circuit is broken.
Kind of can't have
Open up.
this advanced of a factory without doing electricity shit.
I have returned, my master.
If only I had a
The
Pikachu.
black water now runs clear.
That'd make things so much easier. Hey, Shockley.
Oh man.
Have them
Yeah.
run around on a
wanna
conveyor
join back
belt
up
like
with
they
my
did in that
friends,
one
and,
anime episode where they
hoping
power
you'd
the
come along
Pokemon
too.
Center.
You'd love it in the gang.
You know
We
which
have all
one I'm
kinds
talking
of
about.
fun. Miners, gyrocopters, and a mask of dark earth. Yeah, that's a lot to deal with. But we'll help
Oh,
you,
also
I
need some
promise.
iron plates.
Thanks, Guru. I'm happy to see you too.
Murray, let's motor out to Ayers Rock and scare away those mining dingoes. Your guru wants it purified.
This is the biggest truck I've ever gotten to drive. I can crush houses with this baby.
That's not a lot. I'm gonna need more. But for now, let's make some wire.
An idea of how you might drive the miners out of Ayers Rock. But for my plan to work, we'll need to force the drill on this rig deeper into the ground.
Okay, Bentley, you've got my interest. Though it looks like I may have to take care of a few guards if I'm going to get at those drill controls.
Defeat the guards and start the drill. Then Murray can begin phase 2 of my
Okay,
plan.
now let's have it go out this way.
Nice work, Sly. The sonic vibrations caused by that drill should drive the giant scorpions in the area to the surface. If we can capture a bunch of red soldier scorpions, releasing them into Ayers Rock is sure to push out the miners.
Sounds like a job for the Murray. One question, though. How do I capture scorpions with a truck?
The vehicle is equipped with a supercharged e-brake,
Yeah.
which, if full when moving, will cause a forward flip. Time it correctly, and you'll trap
With
the
it being on a
scorpions
pure node,
behind
we're going to be
you
getting in
that's
a
built
lot
into
of
the bed
resources.
truck.
Okay, Bentley, bring on the scorpions.
Not so fast. The
Simple
truck's
as that.
tires will heat up quickly in this blazing hot sand. You'll have to cool them down by driving into the water or running over scorpions. Watch your heat meter to make sure they don't melt. And remember, we're only interested in the red soldier scorpions. The blue worker scorpions won't help us scare the miners off. The truck controls are straightforward. Hold the X button to go forward and the square button to drive in reverse. When you are going fast enough, press the R1 button to flip over. You'll need to trap those red scorpions, Murray. Use the R1 button after you've built up some speed. Nice work. Looks like more are being driven to the surface.
Hey there, Big Red.
Yeah, I don't think I need this anymore. So, oh. Yes. Okay, I do need a little bit more wire for the smelter.
In the bag. Keep it up.
Oh boy!
Murray, hang tough for a minute. My sensors are showing a drop-off in underground movement. We'll have to drill deeper to keep the scorpions coming out. Sly, you'll have to climb to the top of the drill tower and override the depth control system.
Okay, Bentley, I'm
Need
on
a
my
whole
way.
bunch of wire now.
Huh?
Nothing. I'm still just narrating my own gameplay.
Thought this was
I just
too
kind of
soon.
do that.
Yeah. That's what I like about just sitting here talking to you. You sit there and talk about the game.
The fact that even if there's nothing going on in the conversation, if I'm playing a game, I'm probably narrating every action I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just kind of do it whenever I feel either nervous or like there's nothing going on in the conversation.
Yeah.
Fuck, I positioned this constructor the wrong way. Not constructor, smelter.
Damn it.
You want the red hole to align with the green hole. Honestly, I was kind of expecting you to do a "that's what she said" joke, and for me to make fun of you, like, what the fuck your hole look like.
Oh. Some bitch, just get on the motherfucker.
That's what she said. Come on, bitch, get on the motherfucker. Oh my god. I know it's such a stupid joke, but it's still funny. Uh,
Some bitch.
POV, there's some bitch. Yeah, I don't even have to try for humor. Okay, now iron's getting smelted and stored in this. This literally cannot smelt enough to keep up with production because it's 1/4 of production. This is going out at 1/2 of production. This is going out at 1/4. So we're gonna have a lot of iron. Guess now we're going to need another miner so that we can get our copper.
It's working! Wait a minute. It's draining the water around the tower. Hurry, you'll have to rely on squishing scorpions to keep your tires cool from here on out.
No problem,
Copper is
Petley.
going to be a
I
very
totally got the
valuable
hang of it now.
resource.
Tumble.
You've got a good supply of copper, you're usually doing at least decently well. You also need a good supply of iron for that as well. I'm gonna have the copper go out in this direction so it doesn't interfere with all the crafting I'm gonna be doing with the iron. Which now I'm just gonna bring this power line up over this way so it can power that. Let's make a little bit more wire so I can get a constructor made. POV, you got a really weird maid service from Hyperion. Man, I don't know why they set an entire constructor here. It's making little maid loaders. I just wanted them to heal, to like clean my house. I didn't expect this shit to happen. It's like loaders in the most generic maid outfit possible.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna want storage container. About this far
Don't
away.
bother trapping the blue ones. They're only good to cool down your
This, and I just need a little bit more iron plate. Just a teensy bit more. This is full, isn't it? Yeah, that is full. I just want to get copper automatically smelted and stored. So I can get a little bit more iron plate.
Here we go.
Which is gonna allow me to do
Just
conveyor
a
belt.
few more, and
But
we'll
also,
have enough to purify Ayers Rock.
real quick, make that power line to here. Copper ingot.
Here we go. Whoa!
Great job, Murray. Now
Alright,
back
now
that
copper
truck full of scorpions up
is
to the
being
mine
automatically
and
produced.
deliver that not-so-friendly payload.
So while I'm having the copper do that,
Giant scorpions? Run for it, mates!
I'm gonna
What?
grab a little bit more iron.
Nice teamwork, guys. Ayers Rock is
That should be
clean of
more than
miners.
enough.
The Guru will be pleased.
And start the long process of converting this all into screws.
Bam, bam.
One thing I really like about Satisfactory is it tells you how much total you can make of an item with what resources you have, which makes it really easy to kind of gauge how much you need in order to get enough of an item to meet a goal. Like, this instance, I need 300 boxes of screws for my field research thing. I'm also going to need 300 copper wire coils and 100 stacks of iron plates. Alright, yeah, the plate's done. The copper wire's not going to be too hard. And I'm getting the screws done right now. And I'm going to need more resources to make the actual research thing. That's for right now.
Oh, the big old crocodile.
We're a
back
little
there.
over 2/3 of the way in. Whoa, we're over halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. And we're just gonna get fucked ton of copper. POV, you're stealing copper wires from walls because you're poor. And we're gonna get a fuck ton of copper.
Yeah. A shitload.
We are going to get more than 0 copper from this operation. And some of you may die. Alright, most of you will die. But that is a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Yeah. Your sacrifice is willing to make. How the hell you get up there? Oh, you gotta go that way.
After
I
capturing the
need just a
Guru,
little bit
the
more
Dingoes
copper to finish off the
confiscated his
wires.
magic walking staff and moonstone. Without these objects, the Guru is powerless.
Given that we're dealing with miners, I bet they stashed the goods in one of the caves around here. It's a secure location with plenty of guys on duty to provide protection.
I agree. The most likely candidate is this mine shaft. It appears to have the highest number of workers coming in and out.
Good place to start. I'm on it.
Okay. So this is all I'm gonna need.
Those caves are gonna be dark. Your optimizer goggles will make navigation easier.
Yeah.
What?
Talking to my mom. What'd you say?
This is all I'm
If they're
gonna need.
here, the guru's items would be stashed at the
Hey, I'll be
far
right
end
back.
of
Oh,
this
of course,
cave.
gonna need a little bit more wire for building certain shit, but in order to complete unlocking field research, no. So I got new equipment I could do. I've got more inventory slots. I'm just doing a lot better. I got better shit. Guess I should probably finish up looking at all the stuff I unlocked. Now we have the MAM, which is where we do all our researching at. Over here at Evil Incorporated. Evil Incorporated, your loss is our sauce. Alright. I'm, of course, going to have the research station at a perfectly normal position. That is not out of the way at all. Ah, perfect. This looks like a good place to do research, right, Shockley? Absolutely perfect. Nothing wrong. Hard drive. Scan. It's going to take 10 minutes. Once it's done, we'll get some options. Yeah. All right. Guess now it's time to start work. Want 2 constructors. For right now, that is. Constructor here. And I guess constructor here to line up with this. Need iron rod. I still have plenty of iron. I'm also gonna need plates. It's gonna be a very complicated process getting it set up so I can automatically create all the shit I need. Well, hold off on doing all of the iron stuff automatically until I can get concrete foundation, so I can just kind of build a flat area. So that's why you see me working on copper rather than iron.
Yeah.
I'm not into tearing up the environment or anything, but these caves are rich with
Alright,
opals. I can see why these miners are so driven.
now we're gonna work on the logistics. I guess I should also probably get myself enough resources to complete that milestone as well. But while I'm at it, I guess make it so that I can skip out on doing some tedious crafting of wires. But by having the wires automatically be made. Wire. Not going into a storage container yet, but that's fine. I'll at least have the wires automatically be made while I'm busy getting iron enough to make all the iron rods I need. And then all the copper wires would probably be done, because, yeah, I could stack up to 500. I need 300 for this, so, yeah.
Time to take you back to your rightful owner. These miners are smarter than they look. They booby-trapped the moonstone. It looks like a light-sensitive detonator. If I can get it outside and into the sunlight, it should power down.
The Guru's walking staff must be hidden in their other cave complex. I've marked the entrance in your binocular.
Okay, shove the iron rods in there. Okay, no, it's still going a little bit slow on making those wires.
These caves have no ambient light whatsoever. Fortunately, it seems the Guru's moonstone is providing enough illumination to let you see. Watch your step. These mine pits are deep.
Just while I wait for it to make all the wires, I'm gonna craft all the iron ingots I have on hand. Just so I could use them for something.
Wonder what's so special about this staff. Another booby trap or a stick? These guys are paranoid. And from the sound of it, they've called in reinforcements. Nothing like a horde of angry dingoes to make things a bit more interesting.
How are both these biomass burners doing? Not the best. I'm gonna go forage for some biomass.
Oh, you fucking kidding me? There's no way I'm gonna make it. If I make it, it'll surprise me. Oh, I made it. Actually made it.
Ooh, Caterham. Caterham's going to be able to be used as a scrap resource essentially as soon as we unlock the ability to mine it, but it's still nice to have some early, just so you can make some stuff right away that you need.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say it's going to be a scrap resource almost right away is that one of the main thing you make with it is essentially just wires, but made out of Caterham. And it makes, I think, 5 at once per bar. So, yeah, they stack to 1,000. And although they don't give a lot, they still give a pretty decent amount into the sink whenever you place them in the awesome sink. That can get you tickets to get stuff at the awesome shop. So, you know, pretty good. All right. Now we're going to be filling up the biomass burners. And in me doing that, quick detour, I have a feeling I might have enough copper wires. Oh, yeah. Go, Ouija. That's a lot of wire. Although I don't quite have enough yet. I guess I could grab a tiny bit of copper from this. 50. If it'll let me fucking grab. Now I gotta try and... Now, let me move to... Okay, I just want to grab 50. We can make 100 coil. 100 wire, not coil. Pity. 50 buck. There's logistics. So I got lift, merger, splitter. They're all very useful. Gonna check on the MAM.
Oop, oop.
Hard drive scan done. All right. Alternate recipe: iron wire. Oh, I'm gonna rescan hard drive.
Hello, Guru of the Stone.
Cast
Murray has
screw
purified
isn't
Aeris
bad.
rock, and now I humbly
That's actually
deliver
pretty
your
good.
walking stick and moonstone.
Yeah, that's
The
super
time
good
for
to get,
escape
especially early.
has
Yeah,
come.
I'll select that reward.
Thank you,
All right,
you're
boom.
too kind. But tell me, how do you plan to escape?
Fucking iron wire
You
recipe.
can transform yourself. Why, once you
I mean,
change
you could
shape,
utilize
a
that
guard
really
is sure to
well.
come inside and
It's
investigate.
just, I'm not gonna bother.
Too true.
Why would
Wait,
I?
here comes a guard.
Master, hold down the L1 button to transform.
What? Where'd he go?
Scannable resource, cater more.
You're the greatest.
Boom.
Jump.
Ooh.
Cater ingot. That's gonna take a little bit.
Let's show these miners who's boss. Guys, for the grill.
Nutrients.
I guess Bentley's found a weak spot.
Okay. Barrel nut. Bacon, argic. Power shard. Overclock production, so we can
Your
get
talents
essentially
are
right away.
impressive, Guru.
Har vi det ser
Let me go after real quick.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Hasasang everybody. Hina.
I hear you. Those drills are
Grab some of
tearing
my
up the
resource from the
landscape.
storage box.
They appear to be fragile at the base. Ram a guard into it, and the whole apparatus should break apart.
Har vi dem døde her?
Oh yeah, some things never change.
By the way, I have not even built the space elevator yet, and I could probably go grab a Caterham node and just start production on Caterham shit, which I find is really funny. I'm not gonna do that right away since it's usually a pretty bad idea, but I am gonna get stuff unlocked. Alright. Iron for power slugs, I just need like iron plating, yeah. We're overclocking. Let's look at the two stuff we've got here. We got part assembly. Alright. Obstacle clearing. Okay. Jump pads. Resource sync bonus program or logistics mark 2. Because tier 1 is finished. Tier 0 is automatically finished. Yeah, we're gonna go for the resource sync bonus program, which I believe if I go back to where I have been making concrete this entire time, which I'm sure you probably forgot about with how much I've been focusing on every other resource. Oh yeah, I got 571 concrete just in storage. Oh yeah. Just fucking let that thing keep making concrete in the background while I do other shit. And now I can just kind of finish up the concrete objective on this right away. Because I was never using any concrete. Well, I was using some concrete, but it wasn't enough to really notice.
Got another plan to stick it to these miners. Head for that far rock.
Oh, and now I've got like over 400 iron. 500 iron on hand now. 517 specifically. Yeah. Yeah. Let me grab some of the wire that's here. Just because why not? My focus is going to be on this because I believe this is how I unlock concrete foundations as an available resource, which will be very useful. Alright, now I just need 200 iron rods. Casually makes 200 bundles of iron rods with bare fucking hands.
That grinder is tearing up Wave Rock. I know, it's awful. However, the linked generator is weak.
Imagine how much strength you gotta have to be able to, like, bend and mold iron into a perfectly strong rod with your bare hands.
Oh, yes.
The amount of strength and skill that it'd require. Because usually how they do is they cast it. So you gotta fucking melt that shit a little bit. Especially considering that it does look like cast iron with how dark it is.
Oily tears from your righteous flow. The dream time spirits rejoice.
The Guru has agreed to join our team, provided we can rid his homeland of the Dingo miners and deal with the Mask of Dark Earth. A tall order, but we're up for it. First, we'll enlist the aid of some local wildlife to help fit out the miners'
I'm gonna
ranks.
make some extra
First,
rods
feed our
because why
foes to
not?
a local giant crocodile. With some luck,
We're gonna shove
he'll
that
take
all
a
in there.
liking to the taste of miners
Now all
and
we
chow
need
down
is
on
the
them
wire,
right
which
and
has
right.
been being
Second,
made in the
we'll hit these
background
guys
while
where
I
they
hold
live,
mouse 1
or
to
at
craft
least
iron
relax.
plates and iron
If we can
rods,
clear 'em out of this lemonade bar,
so
it'll
that I
be
can
a
continue to
crippling
do
blow to
that
their
more.
morale. They'll be begging to go home. And
But I'll
finally,
also have an
Smile used some
automated
mining
system for
equipment to
these.
drill for radioactive oil deep
So, you
beneath
know.
the dried lake bank. Trust me, it's the key to getting rid of the
Work
mask of
smarter,
Dark
not
Earth.
harder. That's what she said.
Oh yeah, I got the paragliding. Alright. That's gonna be it for the day. I think I'm done for the day.
All right.
So we'll pick this back up. What's the mall? Friday? Yeah, we'll pick this back up tomorrow. So who's the one that we can wait? Let's wait him. We haven't waited him in a while.
So who we raiding?
Dog chaser.
All right.
So wait.
Gonna open up his stream here then.
So wait. The hell. Wait message. Submission wait. We can pay that and I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys stay awesome. If I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you when I see you. Later.